Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Gold price has hit all-time highs in the euro and yen. Is the US dollar next? And what other currencies has it reached all-time highs? We know the Australian dollar and the Canadian dollar have got to be somewhere close, if not even higher. Let's explore! Yes, this is quite telling. The juggernaut gold market is making its presence felt in currency markets as it hits new record highs against the euro and Japanese yen, says the first sentence from this article from Kitco News. According to some market analysts, the new highs in gold against two major currencies is a further sign of gold's growing investment appeal as a safe haven asset. As a non-yielding asset, gold's opportunity costs look attractive as the Germany 10-year yield currency trades around minus 40 basis points. Meanwhile, Japan's 10-year bond offers a negative yield of 3 basis points. Mark Chandler, managing director of Bannockburn Global Forex, said that gold does look like an attractive asset compared to European and Japanese bonds. However, he added that the record highs the yellow metal has marked against two currencies have more to do with structural issues in the euro and yen, and that could be true. And of course, also you look at the record highs in other currencies too, and what does it say about them as well? Chandler noted that the euro has lost significant ground against the US dollar since the start of the year, falling from $1.12.5 to its latest low at $1.08.5. He added that the euro still has more room to fall against the US dollar. The euro is trading at its lowest against the greenback in 2 years. At the same time, the US dollar continues to trade at the top of its range against the yen. The dollar's rally has been extremely impressive this year, Chandler said. The rally we see in gold is just a function of weakness in the other currencies. But it also, I believe it has to do with the latest developments, especially with some would consider to be a black swan event with coronavirus, but other things as well. Uncertainty around trade and the like has boosted gold. And also, you have to think about it too, especially with the situation in Wuhan province in China and factories closing down. There's not really able to implement immediately the phase 1 trade deal. Mike McClone, senior market strategist at Bloomberg Intelligence, agreed that the record highs in gold and other currencies are a reflection of growing weakness in the forex market. Currency debasement is typically a primary force for advancing the price of the benchmark store of value, but is less about the price of gold advancing and more likely reflects the value of paper currencies in decline, he said in a report on Friday. However, McClone said that it could be only a matter of time before the US dollar takes a hit. Although the US dollar has shown impressive strength so far in 2020, it has not shaken bullish sentiment in the gold market. Gold has held critical support around $15.50 in the face of a stronger US dollar. And keep in mind that Trump has actually talked about, he's actually been rooting for a weaker dollar as of late. So it is interesting to see. McClone said that any equity market correction could be a trigger that pushes gold back to its 2011 all-time highs. It may be a matter of time before gold revisits its peak at about $1,900 an ounce, guided by an extension of record highs in the metal and denominated in other major currencies, notably the euro. Although Chandler isn't paying a lot of attention to gold's move in other currencies, he said that he remains bullish on the yellow metal, reiterating his call for prices to push to $1,700 an ounce. He added that gold remains an attractive asset in a role with bond yields falling further into negative territory in an environment of heightened global geopolitical uncertainty. And I'll pause right there and say that, yes, with what's been going on, especially here lately with the news about the virus, it's this soon too shall pass. I've been hearing all kinds of different information from, it's hyped up and it's not as big a deal as people are making out to be, to they're covering something up and it's a much bigger deal than they are making it to be. I'm not sure what to believe. However, I will say this, that sooner or later, no matter what happens, this is a crisis that will be abated in due course, in due time, is my hope. And that's what most people's expectations are. So the price of gold may take a hit, even though people are pretty bullish for it, in the coming months. But let's say that they're able to contain the virus and everything goes back to normal. What's going to happen to gold and silver? If the markets continue going where they're at, unemployment continues to stay low, and wages continue to increase, especially here in the United States, and even some trade deals solidified, start being implemented, agreements. What's going to happen to gold then? It's going to go down. It's going to go down because people are less concerned. And so take all this for a grain of salt as to where this is. This is where the state it is right now. Even with a strong dollar, there's other things other than what makes the price of gold go up or down other than the dollar. But if the dollar does get weakened and all this stuff happens, as some say that Trump is rooting for, well, then we could see prices stay where they're at or go up, as they're predicting here. Says that gold is not just resilient against the U.S. dollar, it is also holding up despite record valuation in U.S. equity markets. April gold futures last traded at $1,584.50 an ounce, up 0.36% on the day. This chart is quite telling. Look at that. You see gold here compared to these other currencies out there. You got the U.S. dollar, Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, it's up 79.18%. British pound up 70.56%. U.S. dollar up 40. Swiss franc up 29.55. Euro up 79.10. And Japanese yen 71.10. And here's the since last August here. We can see this movement of the currencies. Quite telling. Look at here, and you can look at these prices here compared to, let's take a look at the Australian dollar. Look at that. $2,358. Crazy for gold. We're just looking at gold here, but silver is up to over 26. The Canadian dollar, look at that, $2,097. It's already over $2,000 in Canadian dollars. Let's look at the yen, and there we go. We see that increase there, 688.30 yen. And then we'll take a look at the euro, 1460.54. in a euro. There's an exchange rate there between those two metals. Fascinating indeed. And I don't know if this is going to give us that same amount in euros or what have you. No, that's dollars per ounce in that chart there. But quite telling indeed. Yes. Very good. So there you have it. Very interesting and fascinating. I will note for the record here that rhodium has now surpassed $10,000 in the bid price. So we got $1,200 difference between the bid and ask price now. It's $11,200 now for the ask price for rhodium. It will continue to go up? I don't know. We'll see. But the other platinum group metals are down a bit. But gold and silver are up, and silver has not broken past that $18 level here, even in spite of some of this news. But it is performing a little better on the day than gold has there. But it is interesting to see. Gold is performing well. It is the ultimate safe haven. I've said that, and I've been a bit more bullish on gold. I've been accumulating a bit more gold, even more so than silver, because of this very reason. I think you can store a lot more value in a smaller package. And as you saw demonstrated in a video recently, you can find deals out there even for fractional gold. And so I encourage those of you who've been really bullish on silver and think it's undervalued. It may be. However, I do believe that there's less likelihood for it to really perform as well and be stable as gold. And stability is the key because that's why we accumulate these metals, not as an investment, but as a way to preserve our wealth in the long run. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Post your thoughts below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.